What's going on, everybody? James here, urban-bigger.com, Redoption agency.com. Oh man, what's been going on? Crazy. Got my GoPro. Was hoping to play with that today, but my sinuses has got my head hurting, so I'm not gonna be able to get out and play with it today. But I was gonna put it on my bike and do a little exercising, but oh well. I had some weird stuff going on eBay from 10 p.m. last night to about 8 a.m. this morning, so 10 hours. I did not have one sale. And throughout the day, it's kind of picked up and been okay. So I don't know if the site was down or if they were working on it, if they rebooted the system. You know, I don't know. It's just speculation at this point. Today's just been sales have been slowly trickling in, so not complaining too much. I'm up to 24 items sold. We're at 5 p.m. Central here. All numbers across the board is just down, and probably between eBay errors, COVID, people are kind of, I think people are kind of maybe just holding on to their money a little bit more. Being that nobody knows when this COVID crap's going to end exactly. Plus the holidays coming up, so maybe people are just kind of hanging on a little bit to their money. So we'll see. Like yesterday, my organic sold number was down 50%. Sold 35 items total, which is kind of, low for me, but. And then I think yesterday was money-wise on the U.S. eBay site was the second lowest of the year. So it's pretty slow. And then also, too, I noticed my impressions are way down. The middle of the month, I was pushing 800 to 1 million impressions, and now I'm down under 500,000 impressions. So I don't know I don't know if it has to do with traffic, some of the changes that eBay has made with the cool categories and item specifics and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm taking a hit somewhere along the lines on that. So I tried using that third service that they gave for free to update item specifics. I don't remember what it's called. It starts with an O, I think, or something. The problem with that, it showed I had 830 just cassettes alone, right? And so when you click on it, a lot of them are not even live listings. They're sold or they're over 3 months old, so they're not even clicking, on eBay anymore, but yet they're coming up in this system. And I'm not going to sit there and add all this to all these items if they're not even live items anymore. So I gave up on that. So I'll just let them in those items, whatever the case may be, and then I'll figure it out and relist them eventually or whatever. So I'm not going to waste my time on that. The majority, of course, I think is all fine and updated. So I don't think that's having any impact on anything. I didn't see really too many consistent people complaining about errors, except for some of the searches coming up, page not found, and the same old stuff that's been going on. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm not worried. I'm trying not to worry about it. The total sales this month is probably my second lowest of the year. I think February was the lowest, which is weird because usually February is my biggest month. But this has not been a conventional year, so it's hard to gauge between the COVID and all the eBay issues and everything else. February is when the eBay issues, I started noticing the huge errors coming up, so that could have had a lot to do with the February sales too. So got about 300 items live in my store today, extra, that I uploaded. I've been working on the drafts, so I'm now starting a new round of drafts. Now, pulled out a couple of crates I've had in storage of just old video game power supplies and stuff like that. I just got done listing these are Sega Genesis power supplies, but there's, 4 different ones. There's those. If you notice, silver on that, black on that. This has no grooves whatsoever. I think this was probably the first generation. And then we got the one with the grooves, the bigger block, and then those. And they were used for different releases of the system at different times and stuff like that. I love finding those things. And I've got probably tons more of those in storage from the video game store I bought out 17, 16 years ago or whatever. Got a bunch of just Nintendo power supplies and NES systems, Super Nintendo, all that. They usually bring 10 to 15 bucks depending. And so that's what I'm working on right now. Kind of just out of it. Don't really have too much to say. I don't know if there's any questions or comments or anything. I'm trying to set up this membership thing on YouTube. I'm playing around with it to try to see if anybody might want to sign up for that. And I'm thinking about, I'll have exclusive videos just for members of that. I just put one thing, like $10 a month for the subscription. If somebody wanted to join. And what I think I'm going to do there is dive deeper into numbers and such, like break down all my categories and videos, whether it's t-shirt sales, hat sales and everything, give people more of a in-depth look at what really goes on behind the scenes and stuff. Let me see if there's any newer comments or anything. Laugh my ass off, Epic subscribed. That was for the bulk.com liquidation box. So it's good to see somebody got my humor. So that's funny. Hats and cassettes seem to be a lot of items. Seems to be items you sell a lot. The cassettes mainly just because that's what I've been going through lately. Like I said, I've got probably over 100,000 of them in storage. And with that extra, 65, 75, whatever it is, 1,000 free listings in media. So I've been listing a lot of cassettes lately. So, and hats, hats are one of my foundation pieces. So I always try to get as many hats as I can. You should create a separate playlist for your 80s and 90s videos. Yeah, but as in playlist, I don't know if you mean different channel, because I don't know, can you upload a different playlist? I don't know. I know you can make playlists when you're watching, but I just put everything up on the same channel just because I think if I had separate channels, I wouldn't waste my time because I'd have to sign in, sign out, or whatever. I don't know. It's too much trouble. I have enough time convincing myself to upload just one video, let alone switching around, playing with this, playing with that. So it's plus I try to use them to promote the store to get different people, different lookers into my store. The people who watch the eBay videos, they're not, they might get a shopper or two here and there, but they're mainly watching for information purposes because they're eBay sellers too. Whereas the other videos, I'm kind of using them to drive the traffic to the store. So that's why they're just all together. And that's why I named the channel just my name, just so it's everything about me. Anything I want to upload, I'm going to upload. So, and I make the titles pretty, you can tell what you're clicking on, when I upload a video, if you're going to get an old video or if you're going to get an eBay video. So thanks for the info, eBay Addicts, no problem. That was on items sold. The Instagram thing, it started marking me as spam because I use the same, I guess because I use the same hashtags and stuff over and over again and copy and paste them. And it's saying I'm spamming the same thing over and over again, I guess. So I had to start uploading the pictures on Instagram without any taglines or anything underneath. So, whatever. I keep looking for your dad to pop up behind the video. on the magnet video. Yeah, because my dad sits outside a lot, so. There's a spammer. If you want a Black Hawk, just head on over to PetSmart. You can already afford one. Oh, you mean Black Hawk helicopter? Snippy voice. Wow, that's got to cost $1 million, so you can fly to Goodwill instead of drive there and land on the roof. Goodwill helipad. We pimping now with the pigeons. That's funny. No, a Trackhawk. Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. Jeep Grand Cherokee is one of my favorite cars. I've had the Overland, if you know cars, and I had 2 SRT8s. The Trackhawk is the cream of the crop. It has the Hellcat engine in it, 707 horsepower and stuff. So that's going to be probably my final ride. My car I'm going to drive till the wheels fall off. Cool deal. Found some cassettes last weekend at a yard sale. Most of them are still sealed. Put one on Green Day. Was the band. Sold right away. Green Day sold right. Yeah. On cassettes, obviously sealed better. Green Day will sell instantly and for decent money. Any mid on higher 90s, 93, 94, 97, 98, that's when production on cassettes was at an all-time low because people were buying CDs. So bands that came out at that time, like Green Day, there wasn't as many put on cassette as, say, a Hootie and the Blowfish. You know, Hootie and the Blowfish cassette is going to be worth a penny. You know what I mean? But you get a Green Day or a Blur or just those mid-90 artists, alternative and rap artists, you're going to get some good money out of those cassettes. So if you do see cassettes and you're iffy on buying them, definitely look them up. Look at the date on the back. If it's mid to late 90s, you're going to get some decent money out of them. Let's see. Now's the time to buy Halloween decor. My retail store has a lot of $1 or less. James, make a special Halloween thrifting video. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do exciting really shopping this year, but I usually go the day after a holiday or within the week after when items are 75 to 90% off, and then I'll stock up for the next year. I don't really have nothing in storage. I had a few of the Walgreens arbitrage stuff that I had put back a couple of years ago. And like the snow globes, Nightmare Before Christmas snow globes, those buckets. If you're watching the Instagram videos or watching my Instagram, you've seen a bunch of those sell lately. Nightmare Before Christmas is always going to be a good seller, no matter what you get. Great finds. Thanks for sharing. No problem, Janet. How often do you go to the bins? Well, when I'm buying, when eBay's working right and I'm making good money, I'll go 2 times a week at least. But like I said, I haven't been a month and a half now. And most of it's mainly because of this. eBay is unpredictable with what's going on with their errors and stuff. And then money, I kind of basically, you know, is this month, it's probably, I mean, I usually like to have 20K plus a month, and that's when everything's rolling good. So being I'm coming in a little under that, I didn't need to shop this month. So I'm going to hold off in October too, and see if sales pick up, see if the site picks up, whatever the case, whatever's causing the issues, whether it's people hanging on their money, eBay errors, whatever the case may be. With magnets, I can't decide if I should pay for tracking or ship with a stamp for more profit. I always do everything with a tracking number, just so you're covered. And plus, if you don't, like eBay is set up to where you got to put in the tracking number. And if you don't for a certain amount, you know, being a top rated seller and all that, you basically got to keep your numbers and percentages up. So not sending tracking would actually drop my percentages down because there's nothing dinging showing that I mailed the item. So except that if I marked it as shipped. So something like that. That may not be exactly, because I'm not too much into the details. I just know everything gets tracking so I don't get dinged. So, and that's all the questions and comments and stuff. So not too much today. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow, and then I can get some enthusiasm videos and maybe get out on a bike ride and get some videos going around Creve Coeur Lake and stuff like that. Get something new going on as we head into October and getting ready for the Boy Toy Tour. Yeah. So that's it. That's all for today. Nothing special. Yeah, can't think of anything else right off. Oh, what was I gonna say? I got some notes here. Yeah, I did notice too yesterday there was some items where the offers were not coming through to my mailbox. I use Hotmail, so I answer everything through there. I don't answer through eBay messages. And there was some offers that were not sent out via email. So there was a little error there yesterday. And then, like I said, between that 8-hour period with no sales, when that happens, I know something major is going on. Hopefully it was like a reboot or restart of the site, being sales have been kind of trickling in today. So we'll see how that goes. All I can do is keep listing and hope everything works out. So, all right. That's it. Thanks everybody for watching. And please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next video.